Hello, everyone. Yes, I am in the dark. We all in the dark. We can't understand why this stuff keep happening. Why do these nations keep fighting each other? And nobody really ever can explain it to make it make sense. I was just looking at this commotion, destruction over there in Gaza. They show these kids, and it's just so heartbreaking to see these kids all over the world. There has to be in this chaos that these grown kids are causing. And I was just looking at a movie called Samson, and I'm like, oh my God, they still fighting. Back in BCE, in Samson's time, it was the Philistines fighting the Israelites, and it's still going on. Now you read Judges 13:1 through 16, chapter 16, you could see what the problem is. Because starting in Judges 13:1, it talks about how Jehovah was mad at the Israelite because they was doing everything they shouldn't be doing. And it don't matter the ones that was doing what they supposed to be doing, they still have to suffer. He let them get in the hands of the Philistines for 40 years. But I guess Jehovah was all right now, and said that he was going to raise up somebody who was going to get them out of the hands of the Philistines, which was Samson. Now, this is a problem. Why? According to the Bible, why do he have to raise up a man that in tune is really going to make things even worse because they're going to get even more mad? And this Samson, he went through all that, married the enemy. She betrayed him. They killed her, and then he hooked up with Delilah, and she betrayed him. And with that betrayal, see, you have to get betrayed, I guess. See, according to the Bible, like Jesus was betrayed by Judas. Well, he was betrayed by Delilah, and therefore he went through all that, getting his eyes burnt out, going through all that pain and suffering, just to be able to get into position to kill thousands of Philistines. And bam, he knocked down their god Dagon. He didn't kill them all. You can't kill them all. So what is the point of killing some when all you're going to do is make them even madder, and you're going to leave enough to come back and start some mess again? And this is the same thing they do. They still fight. These Palestinians, they don't call themselves Philistines no more. They Palestinians because they in Palestine. But they still mad at the Israelites. They still fighting. They don't say their God is their God. I don't know who they say their God is, but they still fighting for what? And the question is, the Bible has them thinking that their God is going to raise up somebody to what? Oh, they care. And I know they're fighting because they are mad because they are in this small land with all these people busting the seams. I mean, they just, they don't have enough. Really? Why these people can't why they can't have, you got these Israelites and these Palestinians trying to live on this small mass land because nobody want to give it up. This land belongs to us. It is ours. We're going to keep it. I don't care how many people got to die. And all the time, these poor babies. Now they're talking about it's going to be a famine. It's a famine now. How many people are dying from starvation? Why? On this vast earth that is here to sustain life, people are dying from starvation. It's crazy. It is just crazy, And now we over there down it and kill people over there in Iran. Some Americans now, they're gearing up to do what? Like I say, why don't these people grow up? Why grown people talk? Kids, what do the kids do? Play with their little toy shoulders and tanks and submarines and boats. And that's what these men doing. They have grown up to want to keep playing with their little toys. Because that's all we are to them. It's just toys that they could just maneuver around and blow this up and blow that up. But these are real consequences. These are real people that are dying, having to leave their homes and their land and their and have to be put in concentration camps, seeing family members killed because these grown men that never grew up. Why they can't be grown people? Really, 60, 70, 80-year-old men acting like children. And why are we sitting up there letting them send our kids to die? Well, because, they make it sound good. Oh, they could become generals. We have the first 4-star general now. And they can make money. They could retire and have a good pension from the army and protecting their country. Oh, they got them. Oh, they got them food. You're willing to die for your country to make it safe for everybody but you because you're dead. You're making the ultimate sacrifice to kill people that has never done anything to you. On both sides, y'all are willing to kill each other for what? For some land? That's what they do. And it's a shame that these people are still fighting each other. That we are still fighting each other. And you have people over here in America talk about Civil War. Have they forgot Civil War? What happened? And who's going to fight the Civil War? Where's the Civil War going to be fought? What is they talking about? So we have to be mindful. We have to really be up on it, And I just want to give this thought. I just read about this thing about Snoop Dogg talking about he loved and respect D. Trump because he pardoned a criminal his boss in Death Row Records or something. Really? But you have to realize, he's had a long history with, you know, uh, he didn't have pictures with Trump. He was working with Martha Stewart. So, and then they got him in this movie playing with these kids. Why? Why they couldn't have, instead of a gangster rapper, why they couldn't have a lawyer, doctor, even a librarian in this movie that these kids are looking up to? Oh, you know what? I just wanted to bring that up before I forget. But we have to start looking into these people's minds, because our kids' lives are on the are on the table. Really. We that's what we need to be doing. We need to stop focusing on these idiots that's out here jigging and jiving, trying to make the white man happy. We need to get to the real deal and take control of our community so our kids can grow up to be strong, successful warriors for change. Because right now, ain't a damn thing done changed since Reconstruction, antebellum, Jim Crow, ain't nothing changed. Only thing that has changed is the laws, and the laws do not change people's hearts. So, like my girl, Soldier Girl said, the white people would never like us, and we don't care. Some of us don't care. Okay? Because you ain't gotta like us. Because you did not you don't rule nothing. You didn't have nothing to do with us being a nation that was stolen. And that's crazy what they trying to do to our kids, especially in the schools. You know, that I'm like, where did that come from? When they said that about down there in Florida, that teaching our kids that they uh, enslaved forefathers and mothers benefited from being stolen, forced to work for free, beaten, raped, colonized. Oh my good. And we sitting up there, and you have all these black people in power just not saying nothing. That's what I'm saying. It's gonna take warriors of change to get rid of this nonsense and to put some grown men in charge. Stop letting these grown kids run stuff. Okay, you know, let the force be with you. Keep the peace between your ears. And stop doing what you're doing that has not benefited you and your people. Peace out. Love you all. Keep up the good work.